Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my video. I'm Jaina and I am currently in India, in Mysore, which is the south of India, currently doing my yoga teacher training at a beautiful ashram called Ayur Yoga Eco Ashram. I'm here for 4 weeks and I have decided to document my journey by creating a video every evening and to give you guys the lowdown of what I'm learning, what's coming up for me, and what this experience is like for me. It's also just a really great way for me to reflect on everything that I'm learning and for me to watch back for my memories as well. And also really great for anyone who is interested in doing something like this. I'm honestly having the best time and I'm learning so much. It is pretty intense and there is a lot going on, but the information that we are getting and the knowledge that's being shared with us, the wisdom that's being shared with us with the most incredible teachers is just amazing. So today is actually day 7. So it has officially been a week. And it's crazy because, loads of us have been saying that. It actually feels like we've been here for a lot longer. Like, I feel like it's been like more than 2 weeks, but it's only been a week. And I think it's because our days are quite busy. We also have really long days. We have really early starts and we finish quite late. So it just feels like we've been here for ages. And also it really feels like cozy and comfortable here. I feel like I've really gotten used to the environment. Everyone is so lovely in terms of the staff, the teachers. The actual ashram is just gorgeous. We're surrounded by nature. The food is amazing. Like, it's just a really beautiful, beautiful place. Today, I wanted to talk about something we learnt in one of our classes, which was, we learnt all about, and I want to pronounce it properly, and I don't know if I am, but I'll try, all about Shatkarmas or Shatkriyas. Sometimes they're called Shatkarmas, sometimes they're called Shatkriyas, but they're basically the same thing. And they are basically cleansing and purification techniques that comes from Hatha Yoga, and the techniques are designed to specifically purify the body internally and also balance the doshas and clear the nadis in the body and the mind to prepare yourself for pranayama and meditation. And one of the cleansing techniques that we've been doing, so one of the Shatkriyas that we've already been doing, is the Jalaneti, which is where I created a video. I think it was like day 2 or day 3, and I showed you the actual neti pot, where you have warm salty water in the pot and you put it through one nostril and let the water flow out the other nostril. And then you kind of exhale all the water out of your nose. But it's just a really great way to purify the nasal pathways, and actually so good to get yourself ready for pranayama practice, so breath work, because we've all probably been there when you're trying to do breath work and your nose is full of mucus or you've got dry nose or something, and this just helps prepare it really nicely so you can do a really good pranayama practice. So that's one of the techniques, but we learnt quite a few and I just found it really interesting. There's like so many great things that we can do to prepare our body and mind before we actually start the practice. I won't go through all of them, but a few that I really liked was, I really liked one of them called Agnisar, and I've actually done Agnisar before. My Ayurvedic doctor in the UK actually advised me to do it to help me stimulate my Agni, which is your digestive fire. So that's actually one of the cleansing techniques. It's where you actually move your abdominal muscles in and out quite quickly whilst holding your breath, and it like pumps your digestive fire. All of these things I would recommend researching and reading about before you try anything, because there are specific ways to do it. And you do have to, like, for example, Agnisar has to be done on an empty stomach, so you have to be careful with these things and just make sure you research properly and always speak to a medical professional, your Ayurvedic doctor, to see if it's right for you, because some of the Shatkarmas or Shatkriyas are really quite intense and are not for everyone. There's always contradictions where you have to be careful if you have certain medical conditions. It's not something you can do. But generally speaking, most people can do them, but some of them do need to be in the guidance of an Ayurvedic doctor. For example, they have like a version of the enema, but the Ayurvedic version as one of the Shatkriyas as well. So something like that would definitely need to be guided by an Ayurvedic doctor. And I wouldn't recommend doing it yourself unless you've got a doctor around or you've been told that it's safe to do so by a doctor. So I just thought it was a really, really great session and I loved learning about it. And yeah, I thought it was brilliant. One of the other ones was, I can't actually remember the name now. Let me see if I can find it. One of the ones that I really liked was, yes, so it's called Trakak, which is basically third eye cleansing, sorry. And this one is very accessible for everyone, which I thought was really great. And it's a really meditative practice as well. And it's basically steady gazing without blinking, and it really improves your concentration and mental clarity as well. Now again, you would have to read up on how to actually do it because there's a specific technique. There's like specific objects that you can use that you would gaze at. You can moon gaze, you can gaze at the sunrise or the sunset. Like there's so many things, but you do need to be careful about what you pick, and I would always research to find out the exact technique. But it was really great learning about these things actually, and has really got me thinking about what are the cleansing techniques that I want to start incorporating into my day. And I think it would be really good to start doing it from here actually, if I can, so that I can bring these routines. I can get used to the routine and then continue doing it when I get back to the UK. So yeah, I really loved that class. It was really, really practical and really interesting as well. So that was great. And then the rest of the day was great. We only had one asana practice today actually, so it was kind of a bit of more of a chill day, which I think everyone was quite grateful for. And we actually had some classical South Indian musicians come and play some music for us, which was so cool. I have recorded it, so I will share that with you. It was so much fun, and just so, honestly, it's just so amazing how they play these instruments. They have so much coordination, and actually it wasn't like a planned musical piece, or they didn't prepare what they played for us. It was freestyle, which is even more cooler. Like, so much communication goes on between them, but they don't really talk. It's all eye contact and expressions, and they almost like have little competitions with each other on the drums, like really, really cool stuff. And they really got us involved as the audience as well. So we did some, they would sing like a line to a song and then we would sing back. So it was really good. It was actually, they sang some bhajans, which was pretty cool, and I actually knew which one it was. So it was really great and a really lovely way to end the day and do something a bit different. It was like a little mini concert. They were sitting on the rug on the floor. We were sitting on the rug on the floor opposite them. It was very interactive and intimate, actually. And yeah, really, really good, really fun. And then I came back to my room and made this video, and I'm pretty tired. I've been talking about sleep in all of my videos, but I won't mention it in this one, but I would like to get a good night rest today. And actually tomorrow is our day off, because we do get one day off a week, which is usually Wednesdays. So so everyone's like quite looking forward to that. I definitely am. I'm looking forward to having a little bit of a lie-in. I'm still going to try and wake up relatively early because I'm going to stick to the routine, but I'm not going to be waking up at 5 a.m. So I'm looking forward to that. And a few of us are actually heading into Mysore town. You can actually do whatever you want tomorrow. You can either just chill in the ashram, like it's your own day to do whatever you want. There's no pressure to go out. So there are a few people who are just relaxing, doing their own thing. And there's a few of us who actually want to do a bit of touristy stuff and go into Mysore town. I really want to see Mysore Palace. I've heard great things about it, and I've seen pictures, and it just looks incredible. And I really want to, check out some of the shops, do a bit of shopping, and just explore a little bit. So a few of us are going into town to do that tomorrow. We should probably be back by late afternoon, so I still will have some downtime to chill before we get into the second week of the yoga teacher training, which I think will get pretty intense. I think the first week, it's been pretty hard getting into the routine. Not really hard, but just a bit challenging, waking up and stuff, a few challenging things here and there, but I think they've been pretty easy on us, and they've been saying it gets more intense as the weeks progress. So I think week 2 is going to be a little bit more intensive as well. So I'm just trying to mentally prepare for that as well. But I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm looking forward to getting into more depth, to continue practicing. And I think it'll be great. So I am going to leave it there. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will try and take some videos of what I get up to tomorrow and share it with you. And that will be my day 8 video, which will be a day out in Mysore. So I will try my best to do that if I can. And thank you again for watching. And if you did enjoy watching this video, then I'd highly recommend you watching my previous videos where I share day 1, day 2, day 3 and onwards, so that you can follow the journey right from the start. But if you did like this video, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Please share, comment. I'd love to connect with you. Thank you so much. And I will speak to you on day 8. Take care. Bye, guys.